Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from Anchorage. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Condors take a 6-0 lead right away. Young Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Condors will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Complete to Diggs out left. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Gun.
Try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Bulls sending out their punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. New set of downs from the 37.
Let's go now.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Lobs this deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. He has the touchdown. The Condors pull out in front further, 13-zip.
Well, a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. It's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's the handoff. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's get set. Set. 180. 180 shot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Gun.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Robert gets it to start the drive. Has a hole left, room to run. Still has some space inside the 35. And that is a touchdown. The Condors take a 20-zip lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. Condors push their lead to 21-zip already.
Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. Here we go.
11. Here we go. 180. 11 MT.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Third short, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. I'm hungry. There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
1-1, ready?
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Poirier rocking with the pick. And the Condors get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Panther 60.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him a first down.
And at Anchorage, 1st down.
79.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Hubbard again. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Condors pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give, running right. Looks through and breaks away. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Buying some time left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On clear, ready? 11. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 9. Let go.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Richardson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, shot.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for an Anchorage.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half.
The 19-yard line.
More from Anchorage coming up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Here's Richardson. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Ready, right?
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They run again with Hubbard. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Hubbard has the Anchorage touchdown. The Condors boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
11 empty.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds outside. He does it. Touchdown. The Bulls chop some of the lead off before the half. DJ Moore the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 range. Mustang 19.
On play action now. Leonard taking a deep shot here. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. 60, 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working now from the gun. This finds home, complete. He gets loose down the right side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the double.
Loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Richardson now. He's got it. Touchdown. The Condors get more points to end the lopsided first half. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Condors continue piling on to this lead.
42-7.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away.
To kick off.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's looking deep once again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense in a hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Burrow on the play action. That one complete to Diggs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Bales out of the pocket quick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Stop.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Looking quickly here.
As they pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offline, ready?
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
31. Burrow made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Burrow trying on fourth down. On target to Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
One, ready? Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. He set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On one, ready?
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Here we go, here we go.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win. So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Liking 18. Go. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Taken in by Downs, left side. And he dodged the tackle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Shot. Cook.
Here's Giddens. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Giddens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 cards. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, and give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready. Let go.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st and goal, Hubbard. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal.
Ready. 19.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Let's go.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
They'll try with Hubbard. Challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Pick up of a couple, and after 3 straight stops, they're up against 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. Koo able to put it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Dropped for that 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Play action now. Burrow rolling out to his left. Big strike here to Moore. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Burrow out of the shotgun. But man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
In the air again, it's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Condors get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go! Cowboy!
Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey!
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Anchorage. Condors nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They are on again with Hubbard. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. One play action here. Burrow vacates quickly left side. He's got it downfield near the edge. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Sending him on the dive. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bulls making the scoreboard look a touch better. DJ Moore the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they'll stop him here, then right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a